Hello, beautiful souls. This is Tarot with Thom. Hi, I'm Thom. Today is Sunday, May 10th, 2026. And we're going to start off your reading using our beautiful Modern Witch Tarot deck. We're going to get a couple cards of your past energy, where you're coming from, your present energy, perhaps what's swirling around you today, and your possible future energy. All right, let's get started. Let's see what your spirit guides have to say to you today. Oh, the card flipped over, but we're going to keep going. Let's see what that one is. Okay. Oh, all right. It's saying take that one too. I will. Oops. There we go. Thank you. All right, I got 2 for past energy. Okay. 2 for present energy, please. Oh, almost. There we go. 1. Oh, 2. Okay, thank you. Can see that. All right. And 2 more for your possible future energy. Okay, there you go. 1. Oops. 2. No. There it is. All right. Excuse me. Here we go. Okay, Page of Swords and Queen of Cups here. Just past energy. Look at that beautiful artwork. I highly recommend the Modern Witch Tarot deck. Love it. Love the artwork. Okay, Page of Swords. Pages are youthful energy. Doesn't matter how old you are. It is just the embodiment of that youthful energy in this area in your life. Swords are all about the mind, the intellect, clarity. Page of Swords, whether you're young or older, you might have been here before where you think you know everything. And you don't realize you think you know everything when you're a kid. I remember not thinking that, but anyway. The Page of Swords is quick to raise their sword and strike and ask questions later. They are clouded. You see how these clouds are near their head. They're not quite focused. Their head is not above the clouds in clarity. So they're putting up their defenses. They have had a lot of people in their lives tell them what to do or you're wrong and this and that. And some people are well-meaning, and some people, they don't know how to make the message land. And so this youthful energy, this thinks you all are wrong. I'll do what I want. I know what I'm doing. I know what's right or what's correct. And not all the time, if you walk around thinking you know everything, you're wrong. I don't think I know everything. But that's something that comes with time and wisdom. So if you're feeling a little guarded right now, that's the bottom line about this card. If you're feeling a little guarded, you're feeling like you want to keep people arm's length or at sword's length. You don't want anyone else's input. This is encouraging you to let your guard down a little bit. Let people in. They might actually have some information that will be beneficial to you. I mean, you can take it or leave it. You don't have to agree, but you never know what could be beneficial. So if you keep everybody at sword's length, you're not going to grow. So if you're feeling a little bit guarded, understandable. This is saying put your defenses down a little bit. You also got the Queen of Cups energy here. This could be somebody in your life, or this could be your energy. Court cards are one or the other. Oftentimes they are people in our lives. So whether or not this is you, the energy of the Queen of Cups is unconditional love. The Queen of Cups she's got the biggest cup out of all. Well, this one not so big. Pardon me. In the original Pamela Coleman Smith deck, also known as Rider-Waite Smith, the artist depicted the Queen of Cups with quite a large, intricate cup. And that's meant to be, you're supposed to give yourself the biggest cup because you cannot pour from an empty cup. And it's very important that you pour into yourself so that you can be there and give to others. But if you give and give and give and don't give back to yourself, you're going to feel depleted. The Queen of Cups has boundaries. She does give her love. She does give it unconditionally, but she knows when to make sure to put that boundary there, and also to pour back into herself. So this is encouraging. You look at these waves coming in at her feet, like the water is coming toward her. That cup is going to be full. She could just dip down right there in the ocean. So she definitely is a good reminder to have boundaries and to pour into yourself first. And yes, unconditional love. You are loved. Your cups are all about emotions. So she is very balanced and has good boundaries. So if this is somebody in your life, maybe you're feeling guarded around them, or maybe this person is going to influence you to let your guard down a little bit. We'll get some clarifying cards and look more into the story here. Queens are on your side here. Look at this. You got the Queen of Wands and Two of Pentacles. This is your current energy, possibly what you're feeling today. So the Queen of Wands is all about, she knows what she wants, and she'll get it. She knows she deserves it. No ifs and or buts. The greatest symbol here to indicate that is this black cat. Look at this, such a cute black cat. Love this artwork. And, some cultures, and definitely in the past, black cats were deemed bad luck. Unfortunately, some people still believe that. I don't. I had a beautiful black cat growing up. Black cats will always have a special place in my heart. My black cat's name was Ethan, and he was this sleek little panther, handsome little guy. I wanted a black cat, so I got one. Definitely Queen of Wands energy. So, point is, she doesn't care what people say. She's not going to let anyone else influence her. Let society or culture dictate what she wants and deserves. She's like, no, I'm going to have it. And she's always facing towards her joy, her bliss, her happiness. Look how she's facing towards the sunflower that she's holding. Sunflower is always faced towards the sun. And the sun card in the tarot deck is the happiest card in the deck. You'd love to see the sun in a reading. So she is always facing towards her bliss because she knows what she wants. She knows what makes her happy. Black cats and all. So that's some good energy to be coming from. This is you or someone in your life. You get the vibe, this is you right now. You know what you want. You're going to go out there and get it. Nicely balanced here with the Two of Pentacles, which is all about balance. Balancing your priorities and balancing your responsibilities and balancing everything for yourself, as in prioritizing yourself. Making sure you are taken care of, making sure you are mentally, emotionally, physically taken care of. You cannot, as we showed in the Queen of Cups, you cannot pour from an empty cup. So the balance here being, don't put yourself last. You cannot put yourself last. You're no good to anyone, especially yourself, if you put yourself last. Putting yourself first in this way, in the way I mean it, is beneficial to you and everyone around you. Because if you keep giving and don't give back to yourself, you're going to deplete yourself. You're going to get resentful. You're going to feel awful. Your body's going to be exhausted. Who's that helping? Now, if you give back to yourself and you make sure you're eating good food and you get some sunshine, we are basically plants, water yourself, get some sunshine, have that treat, go see that movie, go give some time for yourself, you're going to be in a better mood. You're going to feel mentally and emotionally better, physically better. And you can then help others, be there for others, just being there and being present more so. So it's important to pour into your cup too. It's important to balance that out. All right, the Chariot and Seven of Wands. The Chariot, okay. Oh, I love the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. I'm a Cancer, so my card here. This is you choosing courage over fear. This is pushing forward instead of staying comfortable. This person is ready. Look how ready they are. They got a wand. Look, to me, it looks like a switchblade. They're like, I'm going to cut you. It's a wand, which is wonderful because wands are passion, action, fiery passion here. And so I love the artwork. I'm getting lost in it. Look at this artwork. Look at these sphinxes. So great. So the sphinx, these two sphinxes represent the two different directions that this chariot can go. It does not matter which direction they choose. It matters that they move forward. So it doesn't matter where you want to go in life. You cannot let fear stop you. Fear is going to stop you in your tracks. Whereas if you choose courage, even while you're afraid, you will move forward. Pick a road. No matter what, you're going to learn something. And that's always a win. The more we can learn, the more we can integrate those lessons, the more wisdom we hold, better choices we can make, etc. So the chariot encourages you to move forward with bravery instead of fear. Fear will keep you stagnant. Look at that cool leather jacket. So great. Love that card. Okay, you got the Seven of Wands. This is nonconformity. Be your authentic self is what the Seven of Wands is encouraging you. I know you're going to be up against it. Maybe you want to wear that thing that society says, oh, you can't wear that because you're a blah, 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 blah. Screw that. That's what this card is saying. Be your authentic self. Don't succumb to conformity. You are better than that. You deserve better than that. This person's got the higher ground. I know they're fighting back these other wands, these sticks. They're on top of the world, though. They're going to win. When you are your authentic self, you win. So move forward with courage. Be your authentic self. Yeah, you might have to, like, I don't know, maybe fight, I don't physically, but yeah, you might run into friends or family members who disagree with what you're wearing or doing or what your choice is, but that's so what? So what? Keep moving forward. Be your authentic self. All right, well, I think it's time to get some clarifying cards, see if we can get some more information on these. Could I get Page of Swords and Queen of Cups, please? Clarifying cards. Oh. There we go. 1, 2, 3. This. Thank you. Two more, please. Ooh, I want to come out. Very talkative. There we go. 1. Ooh. Did you see what card that was? You're going to like that. Keep it a secret till we get to the end here. Okay. Well, it's a major arcana. Love that for you, major arcana. Arcana, however you want to pronounce it. I like arcana. I don't know why. It just rolls off my tongue a little better. Okay. King of Wands. Page of Swords. Okay. So Page of Swords. Clarified by King of Wands. King of Wands. Wands are all passion, fiery passion, action, creativity, moving forward. And the King of Wands became the King of Wands, not because he was born into royalty. His family crest was actually the lowly lizard, not the lions. The lions are the royal symbol. He's got both on his throne, and he's got little lizards on his robes here. He was a commoner and he became a soldier, and he defended his kingdom, won a lot of battles, helped a lot of people. He rose through the ranks and everybody loved him and respected him by that point, and he was very resilient, just like the lizard out in the desert who can stand immense heat. You are resilient and can stand immense heat. And that does serve you well, because the King of Wands here, when the kingdom had no king, he was selected unanimously that this was the person we wanted as a king. And here he is. He's coming from the lowly lizard family. You wouldn't think much. How can you compare a lizard to a lion? That's the point, though. It's apples and oranges. They each have their own strengths. There's not comparing. They are both beautiful and unique in their own way. So the resilient lizard, you are very resilient. This also reminds you that You deserve to sit at the tables you want to sit at. It doesn't matter where you came from. It doesn't matter your background. You are not what happened to you. You are who you decide to become. That is the King of Wands energy here. So paired up with the Page of Swords, where are you feeling defensive about, what other people think or like where you came from? Where are you feeling that hurt? Because it's not true. You deserve to be where you want to be. You are very resilient. You are royalty. Look at this. King. You got the king energy. I don't think this is a person in your life. I think you are exhibiting King of Wands. But if it is a person in your life, are you feeling defensive? Are you seeing somebody who has risen through the ranks, so to speak, came from a background that maybe you think it'd be hard to get to the level that they're at? And are you feeling guarded about that? Or are you feeling inspired? Or maybe you're feeling a little guarded because you have risen to a point where you want to get, or you're going. And so you're feeling like, I don't want people judging me. So are you feeling, raise the sword first, strike and ask questions later? Very interesting. Yeah, I'm getting kind of a couple messages there. Either one. Yeah, feeling guarded about something, how you are rising above from where you started, and you don't want anyone to be judging you. But I would encourage you to let your guard down. Well, I mean let your guard down. I mean let people in. Don't be so quick to judge them. If you think they're judging, if you really think they're judging you might be pleasantly surprised. Get to know people. You might actually have some allies there. Excuse me, I have some things over here and they are falling. A little artwork and stuff. Maybe I'll show you sometime. Okay. Moving forward. Excuse me. Five of Swords, Queen of Cups. All right, so maybe something's feeling a little insurmountable. Five of Swords encourages us to take things step by step, little by little, to accomplish something big, instead of looking at some huge task you have to do and feeling overwhelmed and giving up. See, these people, they're walking away. They're giving up. They are overwhelmed. This page, however, picking up these swords that belong to the knight he works with, he's like, I'm only going to pick up a few heavy swords at a time, go bring them where they belong, and come back for more. He is breaking up the big task into smaller tasks. You got the Queen of Cups here. If you are struggling letting people in, you're struggling giving love, receiving love, filling your cup, break it up into little tasks. You don't have to do it all one day or one night. If this is hard for you, if you struggle with letting people in, or letting yourself receive that love or give that love, start small. Start, breaking it into little tasks. If your goal is deep connection with somebody, you don't have to jump right into the depths. All right, you're hanging out in the shallows, okay, just like little natural chit chat. Share a small childhood story. It doesn't have to be the one that traumatized you, but just something. And ask the other person about themselves and maybe their childhood. See where you can like connect. And then just that little bit of connection of like, hey, I see you. Good. you let someone in a little bit. Just keep doing that. You don't have to do it all one fell swoop. I wouldn't push anyone to do that or encourage anyone to do that. It takes time, little step by step. Don't be overwhelmed by the big task. You want to let people in, you want to have those deeper connections. Again, little bits. Connections naturally grow in small steps. It was nice when you were a kid and you both like dinosaurs and then you're best friends. But how many of us, still have our childhood friends? I do thankfully have a really good best friend since the fourth grade, and we still talk. That was so long ago. I'm almost 40. It was so long ago, the fourth grade. Anyway, the joy of being a kid, just kind of similar interests in your best friends. Yeah, it's a little different as an adult. It's a little different working on those connections, but you don't have to do it in one big swoop. Practice, 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 practice makes progress. Don't feel overwhelmed. You will get there. Take your time. And the Queen of Wands would encourage you to do that. She's got so much compassion and empathy and loves you unconditionally. If this is somebody in your life, ask them. Ask them how they do it or their perspective on it. You don't have to be exactly like them, but you might learn something. Just like with the Page of Swords there, don't be so quick to think you know everything. You might learn something from the Queen of Cups here. Or maybe you are the Queen of Cups and you have so much love to give, but you are learning the boundaries. And so you're doing it step by step. You don't have to do it all. Learning to set boundaries is step by step, little bit, little bit. Start with saying no. No to one thing. To start practicing no. You'll get there. You'll absolutely get there. So yeah, that's some stuff you're struggling with there from that past energy. But let's take a look at your future energy. And I feel you. Life can be hard, but life is also very beautiful. You're doing great despite it all. You are doing great despite it all. I know it. And look at this. Queen of Swords clarified with the Six of Swords. Yeah. Sorry, Queen of Wands. Excuse me. Something in my eye. You are leaving behind what no longer serves you. These people are literally leaving with only the shirts on their backs. They are leaving behind these troubled, choppy waters for these calm waters and this lush land ahead. And it's hard. They look somber. It is hard to leave behind the life that no longer serves you. The whatever you are leaving behind can be quite traumatic. And so it's not easy. It's not easy. It weighs heavy on your mind. Swords are all the mind, the intellect. So it's weighing heavy on your mind, even though you know you're going on to bigger and better things. Because you have this Queen of Wands energy, you're like, you know what? No, I deserve everything I desire. Yeah, it's really hard to break those old habits, to break that old life. You've got to leave behind the old life in order to fully embrace the new life. But you're doing it. And look at you. You're like, I'm facing my happiness, facing the sunshine. I want the black cat. I want the thing I've always desired, and you're allowed to have it. You are so allowed to have it. So I love that for you, that you're in that energy. It's hard, but you're doing it. That's all. That's all you got to do. Keep moving forward. Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Okay. You might be feeling the pressure to be a financial success. Here are the Four of Pentacles. By all means, be a financial success, but this is asking you to balance out your priorities versus other people's priorities. Why do you want to be a financial success? Don't get too caught up in the money. Money is not the root of all evil. It's greed. Money is just energy exchange. We need money to survive and get things we want. And that is okay. That is absolutely okay. Being Pentacles here, it might also be suggesting and encouraging you to rethink your relationship, heal your relationship to money. A lot of us do grow up having very dogmatic and not so helpful thoughts about how money works. So this is encouraging you to balance that out. Think a little more on that. Why do you want to be a financial success? So you have more leisurely time for yourself? Good, fine. Don't get too obsessed with it though. That can't be your only drive in life, because when you become too obsessed with it, with anything, it can be anything, but Pentacles being of the earthly realm, and money is the main object here, but it could apply to anything. When you get too obsessed with it, so I want to say money, you're going to block yourself spiritually. Look how this pentacle weighs heavy on this person's mind. They are blocked spiritually with their divine and higher self. The relationship with the divine blocked. Money in the mind. Look how they grasp and hold and clutch this pentacle over their heart. Too busy, too focused on money to have the connection with other humans, other people in their lives. The money's blocking them. And look how they stand on these two pentacles on the earth instead of actually on the earth. They are disconnected from their body, from Mother Nature. So it's a warning. You may be a financial success. There's nothing wrong with being a financial success, but don't let it block you from the things that really matter. Balance it out. Prioritize yourself here, especially your mental, emotional, and physical health. The Sun card. I was just saying earlier how it's wonderful to get the Sun card, the happiest card in the deck. Look at that. Look at this child riding this white horse, the red banner, the sun shining, the sunflowers, bright, happy, joyful. It is bliss. It is pure joy. What is your joy in life? Paired up here with the Chariot, move forward. There's something you want in this life. Make a decision and move forward. You will find it. You will find your bliss here, this possible future energy, but you have to keep moving forward. You can't remain stagnant in order to get to this point. You'll be much happier. You'll be much happier to move forward. Anything, you're going to learn so much. You are going to be basking in the sunshine. Moving on quickly from that one, because that one's just, that's it. That is the whole that's the whole message. Make a choice. Move forward. You've got it. Choose courage over fear. It leads to happiness every time. Every time. Okay. You got the World card. I'm just going to center it right there, but I'll show you the World card. This is completion. This is completion. This is in the future here, but when you become your authentic self, you have completed that aspect of your one of the tasks in life. You've accomplished it. When you become your authentic self, non-conformity, it's going to bring you a lot of peace here in this completion. You will feel, when it's the world, you feel like the world is in your hands. You are of the world when you are yourself. When you're not yourself, you feel lost. You will not feel lost. The more you be yourself, take that leap of faith. Getting the full vibes here. Take that leap of faith. This will lead this whole new chapter after this. Because after the World card, it starts again. And you are ready for the next lesson. The next joyful, what's the word? Journey. Next joyful journey that is on your path. So keep moving forward. Okay. So, quick overview, and then we'll finish up with an Archangel Michael card. Let people in. Don't be so quick to judge. I know you're worried about people judging you. Don't be so quick to judge. You are very resilient. You know where you came from, but you know it's not what has happened to you. It's who you decide to become. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become, is the phrase. Carl Jung. So let people in and lower your guard. You gotta let people in. If you're struggling with that, if you're struggling to be the Queen of Cups here, to bring in some more of that self-compassion, some more boundaries, break it up into little tasks. Practice saying no. Practice getting to know somebody and letting them in a little bit. Share a little bit about yourself. You don't have to share everything about yourself, just a little bit. That little bit of connection goes a long way. If you keep doing little boop, boop, boop bits of that, you are going to be a pro in no time. In your present energy here, you know you deserve the things that you want here with the Queen of Wands. And you know you have to leave behind the crap that no longer serves you. You have to let go of your old life in order to fully embrace your new life. And there's a lot of things that you want, and you'll get them with that passion and that creativity the Queen of Wands has. A reminder to balance out your priorities. Don't forget to prioritize yourself too. You cannot pour from empty cups. And if you want to be a financial success, because who doesn't, just remember why, and don't get too caught up in the money. Don't let it block your connection to the divine and to your higher self. Don't let it block the loving connections you can have with others. And don't let it block you from being grounded to your body and to Mother Nature. And your possible future energy here is going to encourage you to choose courage over fear. Keep moving forward. Doesn't matter which path you choose, just move forward. You'll learn a lot. And when you move forward, you are on your way to bliss, onto happiness. You can't remain stagnant and be happy. And it will come to completion. Something in your life will come to completion, especially when you become your authentic self. Nonconformity here. Pursue your authentic self. That could be the direction you're going. If you had a choice between not being yourself and being yourself, choose courage. Be yourself. It leads to happiness. All right. Beautiful, beautiful for Sunday. I see you're going through a lot, you know, this up and down feeling. I get it. It can feel confusing and overwhelming. One moment you're feeling courageous and like you want to move forward. The next moment you're feeling a little stagnant, a little unsure. Understandable. That's life. But just like the Chariot says, just move forward. Make a decision. That's it. That's it. That'll keep you going. It legit keeps you going. You've got the World card and the Sun card. Okay, that is some great cards to have in your possible future energy. Happiness is on the way. And that's your choice. You have to choose happiness. You have to choose happiness. Happiness is a choice. It's not something that happens to you. It's something that you decide to be. Two people could be going on the same walk in the same beautiful scenery, and one person is going to be complaining about the heat and the bugs, and the other person is going to be saying, look at that beautiful sunset. This is the most gorgeous sunset. Look at these most beautiful flowers. Same scenery. You choose to be happy. That's a choice. All right, so one card, please, from our Sword of Light Oracle deck. Let's see what your angels have to say. I like getting one of these that kind of addresses maybe something that wasn't addressed here, or a little bit of comfort and words of advice. Let's see what your angels have to say today. Just one card, please. Oh, there you go. There it is. Okay. Yes, you are correct. Okay. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. Okay, look at that. That is these two cards paired up right there. You made a choice. Keep moving forward. Yes, you are correct. Love that. All right, let's get a few bits of advice here from our handy dandy book, number 38. Story time with Thom. Here we go. Get comfortable. Oops. Shaking the whole table here. Here we go. Your inner guidance has led you in the right direction. Either you have made the right choice, or you know in your heart what that choice should be. Honor and respect that inner guidance by acting on it, if you haven't already, right now. Others around you might have different opinions from yours or be trying to change your mind. That's bringing me that Seven of Swords here. See, other people trying to change your mind, have different opinions. You're standing strong. You're like, no, I have made the right decision. I'm going to honor my authentic self, what I truly desire. Go you. Excellent. They may have the best of intentions or feel that they are protecting you, but they're incorrect. Thank them with love, but continue to follow the path you are on. I am here to encourage you to trust yourself and your own knowing. Call upon me when your courage fails you, and I will help strengthen your resolve and bolster your faith that you are being divinely guided. All right. Call upon Archangel Michael or your spirit guides or guardian angels, and they will help you. They'll help you keep the faith to keep moving forward. Yes, you are correct. I love that. Okay. You got a lot going on, but you've got it. You are doing great. Keep moving forward. All signs point to yes. Love that for you. All right, you are the Chariot. You are moving forward. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that resonated with you. Take what fits, leave the rest. I encourage you to use your own intuition. If you think that this reading would resonate with a friend, family member, or loved one, send them my way. I'll take good care of them. Love to have them here. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, notification bell. I post daily, so you will be the first to know. I post every day at 3 a.m. East Coast time. Ooh, the witching hour. All right. Good job, you. Good job. Proud of you. You're the chariot. Just love that for you. Thank you for being here. You make my world go round. With that said, like if you liked it. If you vibe with my vibe. If you enjoy my energy, then please go ahead and subscribe.